Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all watching the channel this time. So, another range report on Sig Cross. Ta-da, Sig Cross. Go ahead and check and make sure it's empty and unloaded. Drop the magazine. Cool. Rifle's unloaded. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's try and get in and talk. We got a lot of things to discuss. Decided to take the Sig out to shoot this past weekend and go ahead and try out some different loads. I had finally settled on using a certain type of powder. I think it was BLC2. I never can try and say that correctly. It's Ball 2, I think is how people refer to it. Anyway, so I decided to try that out. And like I said, I put on some new optics. I have this Athlon 6x24x50 BTR scope, first focal plane, with had to change out my bipod, and then of course I put a muzzle brake on, as I said in the last video. So I want to try this out and see what type of groups I'd be getting. Before we get to the video of all my shooting, I wanted to point out that like I said, I've settled on my groups, and I actually got a lot of interest in data, and I'm going to stop through some of these and I'm going to explain some of these, because I think that I'm starting to see a trend with this rifle. But before I do that, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Let's find out.
Oh, there you go. That might be the whole culprit right there.
I'm just glad it ain't down.
See how that looks.
There's only 2 shots of that.
I ain't gonna load it.
Shoot some of this good stuff. That's a lot better. That is just a hair over 1 inch. 1.1. Next group I ended up getting was actually one of the better groups, again with the American Eagle, and I'm not really sure what their load data was. I wish I would know, because that was really good. But let's check and see what happens when I start shooting hand loads.
With bullets in it. Hey, when I thought I had, I forgot I must have bought a lot of 7-mag bullets.
She looks up. So after shooting 100 yards, I decided to go ahead and move it out to 200 yards. Clearly, the groups are staying very consistent. They're not saying what I wanted, but I'm there to shoot, so might as well go out and have some fun, right? Let's go 200 and see what happens next.
Box ammo with that?
Yes, sir.
Not even reloads, huh?
Well, those nozzlers are really consistent.
Unless you're shooting any other sport, if nozzles or hunting ammo is probably some of the projectiles are some of the best, but they are the worst when it comes to anything like that.
I had somebody that could do some loads for me, and got some loads going, I'd buy them.
The hunting ammo projectiles are really good. RDMs are about as shit as it gets.
Really?
You can
Stopping this video again at 200 yards. What I also noticed is shot placement is exactly the same place as 100 yards. So we are seeing consistent point of impact. We are also seeing consistent group size. Now the group size is still staying between 1.5 and 2 MOA at 200 yards. It's not great, by the way. As a reference, 2.5, or correction, 1.5 MOA at 200 yards is 3 inches. 2 MOA at 200 yards is 4 inches. Relatively speaking, that's that big. That's 3 shots that big. I don't really want that. I want it like much smaller. But whatever. Expectations, standards, all that.
You mean, see if I can. I've got to do 6. Oh, to get to the next one, we got to do 6. Well, we'll give it a shot. What happens? I want to also get out that one. That's the powerful scope. That's the one that. Yeah. Remember how we liked it? Yeah. I do want to use that. Are we? Is it we chambered? Yeah.
So at the end of the shooting, like I said, I started noticing all that groups are pretty much consistent. Is it the rifle or is it me? I don't know, to be honest with you. I know that I shoot I've shot other rifles so been more consistently. This rifle, for some reason, I'm just not having good luck with. Now, there was also something second I want to discuss. You know, as another channel said, you have the rifle system, the rifle platform. You have the rifle, the ammo, the rifle, and the optic. But we're going to discuss that on a second video.